Hey, welcome to episode 114. We made a podcast.
It's we're here, dog. Still 114 in. Still going. Still here.
They're waiting for the Portuguese.
Wait, are they?
Yeah, they're
the
waiting.
Masses?
Yeah,
Since Gattosi.
Okay, he was trying to remember. He was trying to talk so he could remember. I know that game.
I was trying to switch it up. I've been too predictable lately.
It's okay. Episode 114, We Made a Podcast at We Made a Podcast on all social media outlets. We Made a Podcast.com can direct you to those social media outlets. They can direct you to our Spotify. It can direct you to us on Apple Podcasts. It can direct you to us on Google Podcasts, even though they didn't upload episode 112. Maybe because we were singing 112 in there. But episode 114, We Made a Podcast. You know, we're dropping that heat. Make sure you check out Dro the Gooner dropping the recaps and analysis of Copa America and the Gold Cup. Nobody's watching AFCON yet. And make sure you check out...
I watch those highlights, man. Biendos drops the worst highlights in history.
On YouTube?
Oh, they're so
bad. Worst. On mute!
All the comments... on mute, and all the comments are always like, this is some lazy-ass editing. It's really bad.
Being YouTube highlights is the worst.
I can't believe it. I'm like,
I've been looking like 1 minute 42. What the hell?
One person was like, oh, Ghana had majority possession, but all I've seen is all the highlights from like Madagascar or something like that. It was like really weird. I forgot what they played. Yeah, make sure you check out Joe the Gooner dropping the recaps on YouTube and check him out on Twitter. And also make sure you check out Tiki Talka Podcast. And I want to say that, I don't know if you guys remember last episode, I was talking about doing some kind of philosophical type of episode with the guys. Of course, they just completely disregarded it. Of course they did. But maybe we'll have that. It literally didn't happen.
It actually did.
No, it didn't.
Have you brought it up since then?
Did you bring it up when we were at his house for hours? No, you didn't bring it up one time.
Anyway, today we're coming with that heat. Let me just go ahead and say, we don't have any topics today that are like real serious like that. Maybe some of you guys be like, oh god, here they go talking about social issues again.
Yeah, here they go defending women.
But this week we just got all football stuff. So
oh no, we're gonna be a football show.
Yeah. I mean, actually, we're going to talk about Neymar, too, so maybe it'll go hard, actually. But, let's start these recaps. We have the Women's World Cup going on. I and Caesar did watch USA versus England. Caesar, you okay?
I'm good.
Because we just had a little moment before. I don't know if you're all right. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you're not. Make sure you check out DG Boxing. They got a website?
They do. DGBoxing.com.
Okay.
Right now, they have a special.
They ain't got no videos of Caesar on there.
8 p.m. classes, $60 a month. Go in there. They have all women's class.
How many times can you go to that class?
Many times you want during the week. $60 for the month. I think it's a great deal. 8 p.m. class is great. You can catch me at 6 to 7 o'clock classes. My favorite right now. The 8 p.m. is great because you get to train with Jarrett, who's a pro fighter and a really nice guy.
So don't go check out Caesar there, but if you do check him out there, holla at your boy so we can laugh about it together. Anyway, USA versus England. Caesar, you watched it?
I did.
Okay. Can you chill? Can you relax? Yo, that's loud. Can you relax right now?
I'm chilling.
Nah, because you let me make jokes and you reacted, and that's scary.
Yeah, somebody kill you.
Exactly. USA versus England. Let's get into it. Okay, we had Rapinoe on the bench. I know that everybody had something to say about that. Oh, she didn't train an injury. I know what happened. Exclusive.
Go ahead.
Alex Morgan had her...
Whoa. So we made it exclusive.
Alex Morgan had her sat down because Alex Morgan won that golden boot. Alex Morgan is the face of women's soccer in America. She's like the face for real. Rapinoe, the freedom fighter, is the face for the woke people. But Alex Morgan is the face for America.
Yeah, popular media versus the real people that are
for the woke freedom fighters.
Woke freedom fighter soccer fans.
Yeah, that's totally different than Alex Morgan. Alex Morgan is mainstream.
She's very mainstream.
Yes, and Alex Morgan told Jill Stein, what was her name? Jill Ellis. I said Jill Stein.
Jill Stein?
Told Jill Ellis and maybe called Carlos Cordero and was like, look, I'm winning this golden boot. I'm winning this golden boot, okay? Sit her down for the game. Whatever you got to do or say, she's getting all the attention and all the goals. Sit her down.
You know what I noticed about Morgan?
Huh?
She be jumping around a lot.
What do you mean?
She be She be getting some Neymar out there. She be doing some Neymar-ish stuff.
Like what?
You tap her, she be going flying out the rails.
She be diving?
Oh yeah, man.
Okay.
I was like, hey, like all the girls in the game are like going hard, but you're over here kind of like jumping around, skippity over here.
All right, let's refer to them as women. Kristen Press started. You know what I was like hoping to see was like a 4-4-2 with Kristen Press and Alex Morgan on top. But they still
Kristen Press really good going forward.
Yeah, but they kind of still were in the 4-4-3. But I'm sorry, the 4-3-3. But I guess they did that to counter Lucy Bronze.
And I don't think they want to do 4-3 because they want to keep Tobin Heath in an attacking position. She's really good on that right side. Like
that's
she's
true.
Pretty deadly. So I don't think they don't want to like make it even harder for her to make an attacking spot.
Yeah. That makes sense. Okay, Caesar. Third minute, I put that USA is pressing. I put that in the fourth minute. I put USA like it's. I put the whole USA team is in England's box for the revenge for the War of 1812 revenge.
We're getting this back, y'all. We're getting this back.
Y'all got us. The first war is 1776, the Revolutionary War. America won, but the latest war against England was War of 1812, and England won that joint. They burnt down the White House. They had James Madison running for his life. Okay. He had to go stay somewhere. They had the president of the United States.
It's so funny because it's like you knew historical band wanted to come out to show up so
early.
It only took 6 minutes into the show for you to start dropping James Madison during Women's World Cup match between
running for
USA
his life.
versus England.
The latest war against England. England got that. They burned down the White House. So I don't know.
What number president was James Madison?
It's pretty early, bro. I mean, it was only a country since 1776. So this is 1812. It ain't that long after. You know what I'm saying? So he might have been like, he's definitely below 10.
Below, he's the top 10, right?
Oh yeah. But yeah. So I mean, I think he might have signed the Declaration of Independence, but I could be wrong about that.
Damn.
But yeah,
you go way back for you on that paper.
USA is trying to get revenge for the War of 1812. 10th minute, really dope goal by Kristen Press. Nice header on that really great cross by O'Hara. And there was a really nice dummy by Lionel Lavelle.
Lionel Lavelle's about that life.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
in reference to Lionel Messi, we were saying before she plays like Messi, huh?
It's crazy because she kind of surprises me a lot. Like when you look at her, like let's say you judge a book by its cover, you don't see that being in her arsenal, just like how her body physique is. But she's really, really good with those feet, man.
You know who she reminds me of more than Messi, actually, which is kind of like this is like a weird comparison, but like Vinicius Jr. actually. Because like she's not a great goal scorer for real, but she's really good at like setting people up.
That was Vinicius' attack, bro. Let it go.
No. Like I mean, Vinicius hasn't. Yeah, come on now. Vinicius is a baller. We're gonna talk about him in the next game, and then when we talk about Copa America too. But she's more like because obviously Messi.
She's good at setting things up, and she can be deadly. But she's almost like more of a point guard than a shooting guard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And whereas Messi gets a lot of goals.
Yeah. I agree. It was actually really good. It's funny. It sounds mean or I guess sadistic, but I actually enjoyed watching her kind of struggle the game before this against France because I really wanted to see how her mindset works because like it's always good to see people on top, but it's good
to fight through adversity.
Yeah, I want to see it, and she was having a really hard time. Honestly, she didn't have a good game at all, but I respected more after that game. Like she gave it her all. I heard she was fighting injury the whole time. Like she was battling injury coming into the tournament. And she was really battling during that France game, and in this game she looked like she looked a lot better. She looked really good this game.
She's a baller, honestly.
It's almost kind of like an Eriksson thing, like also like on a Tottenham. Like he's not like to score a ton of goals, but he's really good with the ball and set people up. Yeah. Like that kind of play, like a real Cam kind of.
Yeah, it's like Messi if Messi didn't score hella goals.
Yeah.
19th minute, somebody named Ellen White on England scored. 23rd minute, I put the USA looks kind of sloppy. 25th minute, Alex Morgan was down hurt. What the heck does that say?
Flopping?
I don't know what that said. You said that she's flopping.
She was flopping, dude. It's pretty wild now.
Okay, after that, I put that England is just as skilled as USA, but let's see who has more stamina.
Alex Morgan, I think that was the play I remember tripping where she got hit by the ball in the head or something. And
that might have been last game.
Yeah, when she was acting like she had a concussion or something.
Yeah. Or it could have been this game too. Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing right now? Whatever though, sell it.
I wish I could read what I said right there.
Make it till you fake it.
Really a shame I can't read that.
Yeah, you correct me on the show.
Oh, I put maybe a penalty. Oh, I remember the play now. Her and somebody else went up for the ball in the box and like their heads hit, but it looked like the woman kind of hit her in the back like with her body, and I thought maybe they would look at it for a penalty, but they didn't, and it's fine, whatever. Okay,
that's reaching.
Possibly. England is just as skilled as USA, I put, but let's see who has more stamina. Because when two teams have the same amount of skill, like the stamina is going to win.
That first half, it was back forward. Like it was flying around. I'm like, this is a really entertaining game. They're going at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because what I liked about like both teams, like England showed like they actually had players that were like really true to those positions. Like they had a real kind of like a 9 forward. They had a really good fullbacks with speed. Like they had a good makeup on their team, and obviously so does America.
Yeah, absolutely. Then I put after that Jill Scott. England has a player named Jill Scott. I wonder if they be playing "Living My Life Like It's Golden, Golden, Golden." I'm gonna keep going until you stop me. Golden. I wonder if they played for her, like when she scores in the game.
No,
you don't.
They're not that cool.
Jill Scott is big in England.
They're not that cool for that.
You don't think so?
No. They should though.
Yeah, you feel me?
That'd be really cool.
Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden.
See,
I know things were getting to it. But yeah, I was like, dang, come on, you got to be playing that for her. 29th minute. The worst corner take I've ever seen in my life by England. The worst I've ever seen in my life. It flew up in the air and just like went out of bounds. I was like,
I've seen worse, but go ahead.
That one was really bad. Like, at least the Pirlo one went really high into the atmosphere, but at least it landed in bounds.
That Pirlo free corner, I was like, "Hey man, what are you okay?"
This one,
and you're not like you're not like Steve Adams. You're
Pirlo. Andrea Pirlo.
Like like a cross should just be second.
Yeah, this one just went like really high up, and then it went out of bounds. Like, it's the worst corner I've ever seen. Because it's not like where it like looks like it might come back, or like it's not like it went out and came back in play. Because sometimes that happens. And they got to call it out because the ball actually went out in the air. This one went out in the air and stayed out. I was like, that's really bad. Anyway, 31st minute goal. Alex Morgan, nice header off of Horan service. Really dope goal. Okay, in the 37th minute, I put that this game is literally the same quality and pace as a men's game.
Oh yeah,
like not even
high energy.
The pace speed, and quality is just the same.
The speed is really a lot of speed, and how they're and the quality for sure. Like the technique is so good.
Actually, a good men's game, not just any men's game.
Yeah,
like an MLS game. This is like a real game.
I was saying, I still think it's technically superior than a lot of men's games.
Absolutely, technically superior to like when you watch two bum teams play in a good league. Like, yo, if you watch like Huddersfield versus like Man U
or Middlesbrough,
or Man U, that's really low quality. Like, it's really bad football.
Yeah,
this game right here, like this semifinal, was like anybody that watches the men's sport. There's no drop off in this game. Not even a little bit.
There was good touches, good control,
everything,
great passing across the board.
The speed of the game was really fast.
And then like what I liked about a lot of the passing is that like. There's great passing, but it's even more fun when there's great passing and there's good interceptions. I'm like, wow, like even with that pass being so good, defensive players like on their game. Like, it was solid.
It was amazing. 40th minute, there was a yellow card on some English player named Bright, and I was like, dang, she's named after that horrible Netflix movie. Like, that's a shame your parents named you after that horrible.
20 years later, they knew that movie was coming on Netflix by Will Smith about an LA gang street cop that's an alien in him. That's what they really saw when they named their daughter Bright. By last name, by the way.
Yeah.
So it was within the family bloodline for a while. Sitting on this Netflix movie, sitting in the bloodline, right?
It's a shame.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been watching
They're twisted.
Caesar, I've been watching this German show called Dark, and it's all about time travel. So like I'm twisted now.
You're in the zone right now?
Yeah, I'm in that time travel zone.
Is it a corny time travel? It's so hard to get me good time travel.
We'll talk about
like
it
in game.
That was. We'll leave it alone for now. 64th minute, Lionel Lavelle did come off injured.
Lionel Lavelle.
She did. You could see her say it was her hamstring.
Yeah, she literally. What I was like, it was a real one because she was like kind of like calmish. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, it probably hurts like crazy.
Yeah, no, I pulled a hammy before. It doesn't really hurt that much, but like when you try to go, you just can't. But it doesn't hurt a whole lot. You just feel it. You're like, oh, I guess I'm done. But yeah, Moise came on for her. Lionel Lavelle. 67th minute, goal, English player named White, maybe offside, goes to VAR, offside. It was definitely offside. People were saying, you thought it was on?
I didn't think it was on, but it was like, damn, that's tough.
It sucks, but it's the like. I mean, she had like a good like
honestly, like
shoulder.
I watched the replay and it was like an arm or shoulder. I can't handle a call like that. Yeah. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, when I picture an offside, like an offside supposed to prevent a competitive advantage. Your shoulder being ahead of my shoulder is not a competitive advantage in the field. That positioning. But I feel like it's more important about where your feet are placed.
I'm trying to think about that statement though. Is it a competitive advantage, a shoulder
on a run? I don't think your shoulder being ahead of me makes it. I think it's the foot placement because you could be leaning harder than me. I think it's about your foot placement.
I don't think so.
Like if it was a run and they paused the picture, and the pause is my foot length like is ahead of like yours where we are, that's more to me because it's a step already ahead of me going on. That's cheating. You're getting a step ahead on and off like off the offsides line. But if like my shoulder's here and your shoulder's there, like I don't think that's a competitive advantage in the sport of in soccer personally.
I disagree because. Okay. I think a shoulder is a competitive advantage because that means you started running before me. Like, that means you already started if you have a shoulder and you started before it's legal. Like, you got ahead of me before it's legal to be ahead of me.
Well, it doesn't really matter because if we're talking about just basic principle, you're always going to be starting ahead of somebody on a run.
Yeah, but you have to start behind them.
Two people go because the defenders are reacting to the movement.
Yeah, but you have to be behind them.
Yeah, but
I think it's.
But I'm saying if me and you are side to side,
yeah,
you're defending me. My shoulder being here is offsides. I don't think that's as big a deal as if like my foot or my leg is already like if my leg is here behind you, that's a step ahead of you already rather than my shoulder being ahead of you.
Another
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, here's why I would disagree with that, but I wish that we could like get up and show it because like if me and you are standing like you're facing, we're both facing forward, and you're in front of me and I'm behind you, you can just put your leg out. But that's not an advantage just to put your leg out. Yeah. But if your body is going, that means like once your shoulder starts going, that means the rest of your body's going.
Okay.
And so you know what I mean? Like, and I think about like in track, like in the start, like when they like they're looking at
finish
like
line.
When you're running, like this is the part your upper body is what's ahead of your lower body. So like I think it's like your shoulder, it's not your leg because when you run low, you know what I mean? So
okay, no, I'm down.
I mean, the call was close, but
it was a correct call.
It was a correct call.
That's what VAR's supposed to do for that.
Yeah, and I think that your shoulder is more of an indicator of a competitive advantage. Because, like, I feel like once your legs are there, it's a whole body.
I think a lot of people were also feeling that because of the underdog. They want to see America lose.
I understand that.
And I can understand that, too. I felt that sentiment, too. I want America to do well and win. But, like, I almost felt it, too, just for the entertainment aspect. I wanted England to get that goal to make it more action, like, crazier.
Yeah, it could have been.
It's funny, just drama. But, like, for sure, I think this was fueling a lot of people's opinions being on that not being an offside call, but it was absolutely correct.
We haven't had one of those disagreements on the show in a long time where we have a different.
I'm still where I am. Like you can say, Like
really?
You didn't like convince 100%. Like but I see your point though.
I don't know. You being stubborn now.
No, I see your point though. I really do
because it's correct.
It's your opinion.
Anyway,
your word is not bond.
79th minute, there was another close goal for England, but she missed the ball. I didn't see who actually shot it, but it went to VAR. I don't know. 80th minute, Carly Lloyd came on for Tobin Heath.
Been a while.
Black Lloyd.
Since you called her out.
Black Carly Lloyd.
You probably did this to her.
83rd minute, penalty called and a yellow for Sauerbrunn. It was weird. Then they were showing the front camera. It didn't look like a penalty. When they showed it from behind, I was like, oh, that's a penalty. But that penalty was saved. by, I don't know the American goalie's name.
Me either, but it was a great save.
Yeah, she's not Hope Solo.
She jumped on that ball for real.
It was a really bad penalty, though.
It was. It was weak and soft. You had to like boom that joint in there.
You got to have something.
She tried to go for placement, but the thing is, like, if you're going to go placement, you have to be really gimmicky.
You have to really place it.
Yeah.
Like, place it.
Yeah,
like
Balotelli does.
Yeah, like
it goes around the keeper and the bottom of the ground.
Yeah,
like, geez,
it hits
man.
the side netting.
Yeah. Or you got to be really, as they call, cheeky.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to talk about cheeky penalty later.
I know.
86th minute, Bright the movie got a red card. What? And, this happened late in the game, and I don't know if people are going to give it that much credit, but in the 97th minute, it's like the last minute of extra time.
Wow, I'm just breathing.
Crystal Dunn blocked a cross. Like, there was a cross, like the English player was like trying to get a cross in, and she blocked the cross. And I was like, because it's 2-1. It's at the end of the game. Like, that was an amazing play. Because the thing that's
good.
The thing that's scariest at the end of the game is a cross that gets in the box. You know what I mean? Because anything can happen.
That was great. Yeah.
And I was like, yo, that was an amazing play. Because obviously it's at the end of the game. England's going to be pressing, trying to get crosses in. That was a great play by Crystal Dunn and sealed the 2-1 victory.
She'd be working over there.
She's a great player. All the American players are very good.
Yeah, there's no one American player go, that player's bad. They're good.
No,
even that what's her name?
Anybody that
even
Hurts'
wife or what's her name?
Julie Ertz. She's a baller.
She's so. You know what's good about her?
Oh,
you know what's good about her?
I'm just like, yo,
it's
she's
insane.
So solid.
You know what she is? She's like literally like a defensive kind of like mid.
Yes.
With real offensive swag.
Yeah.
Like you see the moves she be doing. I'm like, hey.
And you know what's funny? I feel like she
be doing dummy plays and juke moves. I'm like, oh my god.
And you know what's funny? I feel like she probably this is just kind of like going off straight memory, but I feel like she kind of makes a little bit of a mistake sometimes. Like, she'll do some missed passes, but like, she is when I watch her play, I'm like, yo, I feel like you could just like put her in Italy right now in Serie A. Like, she could just like go play for Roma like right now.
There's like never been an athlete in Americas with that kind of skill set. That's like so good.
For the men's, absolutely not. Not in the midfield, absolutely not.
No, like men's American team.
There's been some good forwards, but that's different. Having a good midfielder means like you got a great system. But yeah, we will be. We're gonna talk final previews after we do the recaps, because last time I tried to do that, I messed it up. So Caesar, let's get into. You watched Haiti versus Mexico, this Gold Cup that I've basically boycotted. Let me just say,
you watched more than that. You watched AFCON, so let's.
No, I haven't watched any Gold Cup. Nothing. I haven't watched anything.
Yeah, that's
wait. Have I?
That's still more than AFCON.
That's true. Okay, but let me just say this right now.
How can you do this?
It's 8 p.m. on July 3rd. We were gonna watch USA versus Jamaica and then do do the episode after, but the game got shut down for lightning. Apparently, they're scared of that. You can check it out. Check it out right now. It was 1-0 and like 15 minutes in, but it was taking too long, and so we're like, you know what? Like, we want to record the episode.
Still delayed.
Dog.
Go timer up.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I kind of want to check the TV to see.
This tweet. Due to the chance of meteor showers, all soccer games are canceled forever.
Basically, I kind of want to check the TV really quick, and also use the bathroom. But you can get into the game and then wait until I get back to talk about that penalty. Yeah, we were gonna recap this USA versus Jamaica. Relax. And but it got delayed by lightning. I guess they're scared. What's that one movie? Is it Powder, where the dude got hit by a lightning? It's from the 90s. Like, we do 90s movies.
I wasn't here yet.
Y'all hear that? We got it.
All right, so I think the USA-Haiti game. Mexico-Haiti game. I thought it was really interesting, the formation. I didn't really get to pay attention to who Mexico called up for the year, but I was looking forward to seeing players like Layun. Layun's pretty good, even though he likes to cheat a lot. I can't remember his name right now. The player for plays for Betis, a really good young player. The one that punked out Matt Miazga. But the thing is it looks like they called up Pizarro. I remember Pizarro. I can't remember what team plays it, but he's a baller. He's really good. And what I was really kind of concerned about was Raul Jimenez. Raul Jimenez to me is like, I watched him, like I said, 3 years ago, and I was like, oh, yeah, I guess. And then 3 years later, I'm like, it's the same dude, I just don't think he's all that great. I think he's serviceable. And, Mexico just being so talented deep-wise, and Mexico not coming across large center forwards often in their life, let alone history. I can really imagine how important a player like them, a player like that is important to that team. So, I Haiti, though, on the other end, I haven't watched much Haiti play. I know that they had won their group. It was really big. I believe the semifinal was their highest result so far in their history of playing in the Gold Cup. I believe the best they ever done before that was the quarterfinals. So that's big ups to Haiti. But that entire game, it just really showed to me that I remember, I think I wrote this down. Haiti, to me, their backline was playing good. Their midfield was playing pretty good. And then the goalkeeping was sensational. You could not make a complaint about the goalkeeping. Actually, even that one kid, the CDM that had Asilius, I didn't necessarily have a problem with him, but I felt that his play he was very 0 or 1,000. There's no middle. That's Celius, the center defensive mid with the dreads for Haiti. With him, it's either he's either doing wild or he's just not there. So the issue with that is that there's no middle ground and there's no safety with him. I remember he would make a great play, dribble down the field or get the ball and try to do a spin move with the ball and lose the ball. I'm like, hey man, you just pass the ball off. We're trying to win the game here. But the biggest, weakest link to Haiti was up top. I think up top, the guys they started with just really not finishing the ball. Number 7, who I guess is a pretty good player for them, he holds the ball for way too long. The guys at the top all have looks like they even have the skill and athleticism to get it done, but they just aren't there yet. But the goalkeeping was sensational for Haiti. Placide was incredible. Their backline played pretty good too, and their midfield was pretty good, but just up top, they just couldn't get it done. And sometimes, we've said it many times on the show before, you can do all the right things, and sometimes it just doesn't go in. It's just not happening for you. But they were not. I don't think they were playing that good. They weren't testing him that much. I believe in the first half, Ochoa there was no shots on goal in the first half. Even though Haiti was making really dangerous plays, they just didn't get any shots to test Ochoa. Because when you test Ochoa, he'll show some stuff, or he'll be really, really bad.
As we've named one of our episodes, he cannot save dirt in a mudslide. I forgot what episode. That was episode 4 or something like that. Did you talk about the penalty?
I did not yet. I was waiting for that point to get.
So I just watched the end of the game, but then I didn't. I was kind of in and out. I was on the phone. When I was looking at Twitter and I seen some stuff about the penalty, I was like, okay, let me go check it out. Because people be exaggerating and everybody's trying. Maybe some people I follow are going for the black team. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Caesar. Honestly, that penalty call, in my opinion, is, it's shamed this federation. Honestly, it's shamed the federation, in my opinion. How is somebody supposed to look at this federation and think this competition is worth viewing or worth like participating in when you see a call like that. One, it's already bad enough you don't have VAR. Everybody's using VAR, and you're just like, for whatever reason, deciding not to use VAR. I have no idea why.
We do stand by VAR sucks.
VAR is trash, but everywhere's using it. So why are you not using it? Yeah, it makes it seem like you had something set up from jump. You're like, okay, hey, let's just not use VAR because then, like, you know, we can. It seems like you might be trying to fix some stuff a certain way if you're not using VAR. You know,
Hot take.
I mean, I'm just saying what it seems like, but I will say for sure it's a shame on the Federation. You know, I wouldn't have been mad if the Haiti players boycotted after that. I wouldn't have been mad. I'd have been like, you know what, like, because there's some stuff that's like questionable and you can see it, and we've seen penalties called that's like, wow, that definitely didn't happen, but that was just like egregious, dude. I'm like, yo, that's like so unfair.
It's crazy. The biggest thing to know is when I was watching the game live, the commentator was like, what? Where? And that's like the Mexican commentator. Yeah. Or I believe he's Mexican. I'm so sorry if he's not. I don't mean to. But like, he was a player and he was like, what? Where? Like, he was like, that's not a penalty. They showed the replay. The first angle was like, oh, I guess. And the second one, he's like, that's not a penalty.
Live, that's not a penalty. It was bad.
Live, it wasn't. So I'm taking that to the account to the ref, too. That was not a penalty. When I saw that, I was like, that's not happening right now, is it? And then it's sad because in my head, I was like, well, at least we got VR. I was like, oh, no, I forgot they don't have it. Wow.
Landon Donovan, I was waiting to tell you, Landon Donovan said, because they were talking about it, they were like, is that a penalty? They were all like, no. And somebody, I think this is what I think happened. Like, I think somebody said, like, oh, does that happen if there's VAR? And somebody's like, no. But, like, Landon Donovan said, does that happen if it's Haiti, a Haitian guy that goes down like that? Yeah. He's like, does that call happen if it's a Haitian guy? No. I mean, what are you supposed to say at this point?
It's true. I mean, there's a rapport. You know, there's an objective. Everybody knows. Like, and I'm sure that ref was like, "Oh, Mexican player down. I got to call this." You know what I mean? Like, but Haitian player's probably like, he's probably selling it.
I mean, I don't know, but like, when you see something like that, it just looks like the fix is in. Honestly, because you can't look at that and say that's a penalty. You saw no contact and a dude jump on the ground. Like, he bunny hopped on the ground.
He literally flew.
Like, he just jumped.
I actually originally thought the ref was going to bring a card or something like that to give it on Jimenez for the dive. I was like, that's definitely a dive card.
I mean, honestly, like, I wouldn't even call it a dive. It
was a dive. He dove.
But you know what it looks like? I mean, I hate to be like this, but it looks like the ref said, if you're in the box, fall down. That's what it looks like.
You know what it looks like to me?
It looks like they're all in together.
It looked like there was told by the Federation if there's a 50-50 call, any kind of... Or I'm not saying it's 50-50. I'm not saying it's 50-50. I'm not saying 50-50.
Yeah.
But they're saying if it's a 50-50 call, lean it towards Mexico.
If it's a 50-50 call, give Mexico a penalty.
Yeah. Or anything like that, just give it to Mexico in general.
Give them a penalty because we got to make sure they win.
And that game, Mexico just could not get past the Haiti backline. That game, Mexico was struggling to finish. Haiti couldn't have played a better game for themselves in the backline. They did everything they were doing right to get it done. And they're like, look, we just got to etch this out. We got to get through this.
I'm not the guy, because like we're going to talk about refs and stuff later when we talk about Argentina, Brazil. I'm not the guy that blames stuff on refs on bad calls, because how I feel is like if you want to win the game, you score a goal in the game and don't leave it up to the refs.
Yeah,
but that game, Haiti deserved to go to penalties.
Yeah, or at least you mean extra time?
No, it was already extra time. No, wait a minute.
It was 90.
Yeah. Well, no, it was already extra time. It was already extra time.
It was. I think it was 105. It was like 105 minutes. So it was the first half of the extra time.
Are you sure it was?
Yeah, it was. It was first half of extra time.
Okay.
It was like at the 105 or something like that.
Okay.
If I remember.
Let's check, because for some reason I thought it was later in the extra time, but I could be wrong because I was coming in and out of the game.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I wasn't really that interested. Let's see real quick. That goal.
93rd. I'm sorry, 93rd. Yeah. So it was that first half.
Yeah. So it's first half extra time.
Sorry.
Haiti. I mean, do they deserve to go to penalties in the first half of extra time? I feel like because it's like, dude. Sometimes there's a questionable call, and you look at and you understand the ref is hard. It's a hard call to make, and it looks like a penalty. You do what you got to do. But that was just like not even close, and it just looks like the refs or somebody said, "Hey, like if you're in the box, just fall down." Like not even if somebody touches you, just like if you're in the box, just fall down, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, like at least let it go to penalty. Like if it's
he did it all. He did the arms out, knee down, fall. I'm like, wow, it looked like you got taken out. The thing is you know, this is my issue with that call too. That not only is it fixed, the issue with that call is the way his body reacted. You would have clearly seen an egregious foul on him.
Exactly. If he had to pick him up
or he had to do one of those super Pepe like back clips where he just like slices your feet off of you. It looked like that, but I'm like, no, nothing. The guy was
close
like,
to that happened.
It was bad.
Yeah, like
it was really bad. I thought it made me really sad and angry. I'm like, that sucks because that shows like this like the. In America, they love to talk and publish articles about the disgust happening, or even Europe too, the disgust in other federations in South America and Asia, and that's East and West Asia. I'm talking like the Middle East and all these corruption in these leagues, and they love to put highlight reels of referees in Brazil with guns and Juventus getting demoted, all this stuff going on around the world, right? But it's really funny to me that that's happening in your prestigious clean league. So like get out of here with that, because like you have your own issues to fix, because something's up over here too. Because it can't be like that. It's not even fair to those people. Did you see anything about how big this was for Haiti? First of all, this was the best result Haiti's ever gotten in their history was a quarterfinal.
In Gold Cup?
Yeah. They never finished top of the group. They were top of the group. They were showing they had like some millions of people at Square watching the last game, going crazy when they advanced. This was so good for a country that's gone through so much. Like, I didn't even put enough O's in how much Haiti has gone through.
They're protesting against the president right now because he stole the money that Venezuela was giving in the oil joint. He stole $5 billion from Venezuela. The Venezuela was giving $5 billion to Haiti, and the dude stole it. They've been protesting this guy, and they've been killing people. And okay, now relax. And they didn't vote for Wycliffe to win. Okay,
no. So I'm just saying.
Let me check because I go deep.
I know you are. You already said James Madison 6 minutes into this episode, so it doesn't really matter at this point. You ruined it. All right. No, but it was a shame to see that. And I'm all about drama and skills, but that's not drama to me. That's just that. You know what that is? That's cheat codes.
Yeah, it's shameful. It's shameful.
Like
you should be ashamed of yourself to do that in sport. Like
this is an example. Brazil scored in that game against Argentina, correct? Brazil scored that goal. Otamendi ran up to him, grabbed him like this, clipped him on the foot. Brazil made the decision not even to go down. He stayed up, passes to Firmino. Firmino scored that goal in the Brazil game. That was
kind of hard.
Infinite more, like times 1,000 contact on that play, which Gabriel Jesus still didn't choose to go down. Then Raul Jimenez, who looked like someone had shot both of his ankles off from some sniper point that we didn't even see in history.
Well, Caesar, honestly, I don't even think it's worthy to talk about penalties when we're talking about this play against Haiti, Mexico, because talking about penalties and talking about that's not the same category. Like, it's really not. We watch this sport and we see penalties happen. And we see blown calls, and we see calls that should have happened. We've seen that a million times. But this was something totally different, honestly. There was some Senegalese referee or some referee in some Senegal match, and they banned him. I can't remember exactly what it was for. But, whoever this referee was, he needs to be investigated, and they need to find out what happened. And obviously not within CONCACAF, somebody, internal affairs of FIFA need to be involved with that, because we can't have that. It's an international tournament, dude. It's an international tournament. Poor nations that have very little resources are flying their teams around and stuff and paying for hotels and doing all this other stuff. They're not doing that for some ref to be like, I'm giving it to Mexico. Obviously Jimenez still has to make the penalty, but when things like that happen, that brings you down. You're gonna feel like it's all against you. If you're a Haitian player,
you're not just going against the players. You're going against a ref. You're going against an organization.
You're going against something. You're gonna feel like I can't win against that.
Jesus Christ.
And
already people that felt like that already historically, they're already fighting against multiple factors. Yeah. Now you're putting it in a sport. Isn't sports supposed to be the most fairest playing field? It's supposed to be just like when they had the sports in the original Olympics that the Greeks and Romans were battling it out back in the day. It was supposed to just be physical attribute, just pure physicality doing this. Now when you have stuff like this where there's clearly some kind of shady stuff going on in the background, it's cheating. It's just not cool.
Allegedly. I don't want to accuse nobody.
No, you did already.
No, I didn't. I said it looks like
you definitely did if you talked about for 30 minutes.
Yeah, no, but I never accused them.
And you even called for the man to be fired or something.
No, I said investigated. Look at this guy, fake news man already.
I'm just here to blow up in the headlines.
Damn. No, I think there should be an investigation. Yeah, and like you're saying, it's supposed to be fair. A referee is not going to get every call correct. Everybody knows that. But that right there is just...
you don't watch soccer to see what refs do.
No.
You watch soccer, you watch football to see what the players do.
Exactly.
Leave the game to the players. Just leave them, let it go out. Referees are supposed to be there to intervene when there's injustices going on.
Facts.
Unfair. Just like we can't seem to handle how police are supposed to be in America.
Whoa.
It's the same way it's going on here. It's the same thing going on here. The referees have too much power, and there's something going on in the background we don't know.
Well, I don't know about the referee having too much power because...
Well, no, I mean, that is incident. You're using your power to influence a game.
Well, I don't think the referee himself would make that decision. I would think it'd have to come up from higher than him. But Mexico is the best team in the federation, and I don't know if they have the most money, but it's the biggest draw. It's 100 million people nation, and it's
USA was playing Tennessee against Jamaica, right?
Playing in Tennessee, yeah.
Against Jamaica. USA was playing Tennessee and Jamaica, right?
I was like, what?
USA was playing Jamaica in Tennessee.
Yeah, in Cashville.
For 15 minutes today.
Nashville, home of Jensen Sportag.
And where Elvis died or something like that. Listen, that game had some empty seats in it. It did.
Facts.
Everybody wasn't there.
Many
empty seats. Did you see the camera for that game in New Mexico?
It was in New Mexico?
I mean, no, Arizona. Okay. It was in Arizona, New Mexico. There was so many goddamn people in that arena.
Oh yeah, of course.
It was bumping. It was loud. It was, and imagine like you're Haiti, you're flying into this too in America.
Sure they like it.
No, I'm saying like that's environment's going on. So like this team is a draw, if anything. Mexico's anywhere, even around this area, they get people there.
Yeah, they fill more seats than the USA does.
Yeah, easily. They had that Rose Bowl game. It was like 100K people there.
Yeah, nobody cares. Americans don't care about soccer. It's all good.
Yeah,
it is what it is. But at the same time, it's like we just want to see something fair, and that's ridiculous. And I don't want to keep talking about it, but yeah, anybody who saw it knows what's up. And honestly, I'm not blaming Mexico. I'm not blaming Mexico, the Mexican players. I'm not blaming.
Tata Martino.
I'm sorry.
I mean, Tata Martino.
No, I don't think they're the ones that can make that call.
No,
but somebody.
You think it's a federation?
Potentially, somebody was like,
"You're accusing the CONCACAF Federation of cheating and fixing matches during the Gold Cup 2019."
Definitely not. But potentially, somebody said, "Hey, we gotta make sure that." Yo, I don't even know why I'm doing this right now, but. Somebody said, look, we got to make sure we get a lot of asses in the seats and eyes on the screen for this final.
Yeah, we got some network deals to pay.
You know what we got to do. And you know what? If that's what it boils down to, me and Caesar talked about having a new federation. If it's going to boil down to that, then that's what they should do then. If that's the concern. And that's going to happen. That's going to happen also when you have a nation with two nations with 100 million plus. Well, I guess America matters, but two nations with 100 million plus, and you have nations with 160,000. You know what I mean? USA's playing a quarterfinal against a team with 160,000 people.
There's more people
in the country.
There's more people in Hawaii than some of these countries.
Of course,
that's insane.
But anyway, Caesar, let's get into my favorite international tournament,
AFCON.
The only one that really matters.
AFCON.
Condom Bowls. Copa America.
Please stop calling it condom bowls. It's condom bowls.
I'm out here promoting safe sex. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Caesar, did you watch Brazil Argentina? Of course you did.
Yeah.
Who was you going for?
Who were you going for? I was going for my hometown Argentina.
Joking, stupid. Okay, Caesar, your boy got many notes here. You already know. Should I say this now? No, I'll wait. Okay, your boy Swerverton was starting again. You know, honestly, I put this because it kind of made me sad when I seen Alexandro walk out there. I was like, "Oh, where's Marcelo, dude? Come on, man. That's really weak, yo."
I love Marcelo.
Where's Marcelo, dog?
He's so talented. He's like the light of Brazil.
How does Alexandro and Felipe Luis come out there? And you can't bring Marcelo 12?
So one-dimensional. The more I watch him, I'm like, you literally do two things.
I'm
like, literally, you only play defense and you only cross the ball and you literally do nothing.
Yeah, he's definitely not that guy for real. I did put that it's all okay. This is funny actually. I was like, oh, it's interesting to see Lautaro and Kuhn starting together. But although I think they might have started together against Venezuela too. But I didn't watch that game.
They've been doing it like the whole tournament, pretty much.
No, there was a game that Kuhn didn't start. There was a game that Kuhn didn't start.
Okay, yeah, there was one.
Yeah, and maybe two.
And then they had another game where basically they started and then Argentina started playing bad when they took out Lautaro.
Yeah. But then I was like, oh, they're starting together. I was like, oh my God, Foyth is in there.
Yeah, Foyth.
I put a big old ha-ha, and I put Foyth will make a costly mistake for sure. Because that guy is garbage. Even though he put some move at the end of the game, that's cute, but nobody...
And I think Foyth is terrible, but he didn't play bad.
He did.
No, he didn't.
He did. 5th minute, I put that Messi hasn't touched the ball. He's had no positive impact. That continued to the 10th minute, and then in the 12th minute, he finally did something. 9th minute is Yellow and Tagliafico, your guy. In the 11th minute, I put that Gabriel Jesus has been fouled like 3 or 4 times already.
Oh, yeah. You know what's also I noticed, too? Before the game started, I was like, oh, look, Otamendi versus Gabriel Jesus. I'm like, I'm going to see how many times Otamendi tries to hurt Gabriel Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Every time they play each other, he, like, literally goes after him. It's crazy.
He probably don't like him in the locker room.
Yeah, I'm like, he does that with anybody, but Otamendi was the next level today.
Like, he used to paint sidewalks. I was out here thugging in Valencia. He used to paint sidewalks.
He was like, you're probably doing the same thing. Otamendi's like, he was so bad today. Go ahead.
That's your hate. That's your most hated guy.
I can't handle him.
14th.
I'm mad he's a pro.
You feel me? 14th minute, your boy Philippe Coutinho and Paredes were going at it.
They were.
Each other. It was kind of.
I'm like, y'all better relax. Y'all might be teammates.
You feel me? It was kind of funny because like Coutinho was like way shorter than him, but I didn't realize Paredes was that tall or Coutinho was that short.
And like big too.
Yeah, he's definitely built.
Also, no, I was really hoping. I was like, if Coutinho plays bad today, I want him out here. I want him in the first plane out. I want, like, if they're booking flights, to be like, oh yeah, Coutinho, no, you got the 6:30. We're leaving at 8. You're going to 6:30, yo. Yeah, Chichi said like you gotta go 6:30. Something about you going like Spain is just kind of weird, you know.
17th minute, I put we almost had our costly 4th mistake, but I can't remember what happened. 19th minute goal, Gabriel Jesus tap in. Dani Alves got it going. I got a lot to say about Dani Alves in this game.
That was a dope move he did.
Oh yeah, Dani Alves got it going. Firmino with the assists, and
doing it for the Nordeste.
Yeah, and I think, I do think Juan Foyth actually fell asleep on that backside.
He looked kind of he's probably high or something. You know what I'm saying? Chilling.
Yeah, oh god. 23rd minute, I put that Argentina looks sloppy and disconnected. 29th minute, I put Argentina's been most passionate about screaming at the ref. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah, they turned up for that.
That's the thing they put by the 30th minute. That's the most effort you put in this game is screaming at the ref. Like, you had a captain, and he's a loser. I'm sorry. I'm like,
okay.
Yeah, you're lame.
Look, I know.
Okay, let me chill.
They know.
30th minute, Sergio Aguero almost got a header in off a free kick, but it hit the bar.
It's always a shame that all these players you can allow Sergio to get a header off him. Like, y'all are playing terrible marking.
Yeah, he's not very tall.
No, he's not.
35th minute, I put, what's up with Swerverton? I was like, maybe, I was like, I feel like he struggles to kind of get involved in the open play.
I don't know if it was that. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought that however bad Argentina was playing, I think that what they really focused on was marking Swerverton. I think they were really on it.
They were trying to shut him down?
Absolutely, because if you watched any of the previous games, the one thing that seemed to have been a constant was Swerverton trying to make something happen, and they would rather him shut out because they want to see if anybody else in Brazil would be able to step up. And I don't have nothing to tell you. I'm sure Messi was like, it's okay, shut down Swerverton because I know Coutinho's not going to do nothing.
Well,
he was like, Coutinho's not going to do nothing. Make him do something.
Okay, well, I don't even think Messi talks that much to his team, but
it's like 4 words.
Okay, I can't disagree with you because I couldn't see that side of the field necessarily, but it did seem like he was struggling to get involved in the play because the ball was going to the right. But in the game against Paraguay, he was also struggling too.
He was going against, who was he playing, marking against? Was it Acuna or was it Tagliafico?
I don't know.
Well, all I know is that he was being focused on. Every time that kind of ball, it was tough for him to get off. I think that, like, this is a guy who's in his 4th cap.
Yeah, he's young, dude. So it's just not easy to get involved.
But for sure, they were like, oh, like, if we just kind of hold this down, I want to make the other guys in Brazil beat us. Which to me is a mistake.
Yeah, because Gabriel Jesus is just as good.
Yeah, or Firmino. There's some other good players on the team, man.
Yeah. But yeah, I did put that, and I actually did put that they should sub him, Willian for Swerverton, and they did it halftime.
Say what you want to, though. They had every right to do it too because Gabriel Jesus this is his first goal ever in a tournament for Brazil, a major tournament.
Okay,
he's never scored in a major tournament.
Yeah. What did I put? I put a 40th minute is a yellow card on Acuna for yelling at the ref, but then Dani Alves got a yellow card too for the foul.
That was funny. I was like, these guys are old and annoying,
right? But then I did put after that, it said Dani Alves is balling.
Yeah,
he at that point up until after he's having a great game.
Yeah, he was balling.
Oh, and then the halftime I put they should sub Swerverton for William, and then when it came back from halftime I was like, damn, Chi listen to me.
Yeah, like it just wasn't working.
I
thought it was a great sub by Chi. That's one thing I like about
really
Chi. I like Chi. I like that Chi does not hold back on a sub. He's like he knows he's about the tactical.
Swerverton probably was like, you know what, like it's all good. I
don't know if he said that, but I don't know. He got his face tats. He doesn't seem like that. It's all good guy.
Chi probably knows some people though. 57th minute is a yellow card on your boy Foyth. 57th minute, I put Argentina press for a goal. Messi shot. Either hit the post or was saved. I couldn't tell.
I think it was at the post.
Okay, yeah. 58th minute, yellow card for Lautaro. I always want to say
Lautaro.
I always want to say Lautaro.
It's a wild name. Yeah, Lautaro.
Wild. 59th minute, Di Maria came on for Acuna. I totally forgot about Di Maria. 61st minute, Marquinhos is down, and Miranda comes in for him a couple minutes later. Okay. Here's what I want to say. I don't know if this is what people are saying or not, but this is what I got to say about this game and your boy Lionel Messi. Conspiracy Bam coming back. I think he sabotaged this. Caesar, in the 66th minute, Messi is taking a free kick from the left side on his left foot. Yo, I'm going to get to it the other way. He did that 2 times. And both times, Allison just caught it. Like, there's no way you're making that.
Yeah.
Like, you won't, like, it's away on the left. It's not even, like, close to the middle.
It's not even like a curve will do anything.
No, dude. The curve's just going to slow it down.
It's so funny because my least favorite commentator of all time, Moreno, was like, Alejandro Moreno was like, he was like, yeah, I mean, from that side, it would just have to be a near perfect shot, especially to get by someone else. I'm like, it's not even that. He doesn't want to make it.
Yeah, I'm like, he's sabotaging his team.
That joint.
He's sabotaging his team.
He doesn't want to lob it in. He wants to do this on purpose.
Paredes is a good free kick taker. I'm sure there's somebody else. Kuhn is out there. He's a good free kick taker, I guess. I mean, whatever. He's a baller. I've never seen him do it, but like, whatever. You're going to let any right-footed player take it.
No.
Any right-footed player. Like, anybody. Hey, you have a right foot? Here, Mascherano, here. Like,
go for it.
You cannot have...
And then also, even if he's going to take from that side, you need to do something wild or crazy, like low boom it, or just do something that like makes it like wild. Yeah. Don't curve shoot. It's always like the curve shot to the corner is not gonna work.
Absolutely not. Allison literally caught it.
Allison's like either you're doing this on purpose or you think I'm stupid.
It was ridiculous.
Allison's like, I'm really good at this, man.
You don't even have to be good. No. The ball's coming slow at a curve from like the easiest angle
No,
ever.
I mean like when he's lined up for that side, he's like, what's
he's probably like, what's going on here?
He's like, maybe they're going to lob it and try to throw me off.
Exactly.
No, here it comes.
Yeah.
Hey, we're playing catch today.
Seriously. 67th minute, Lo Celso came on for DePaul University.
DePaul University.
68th minute, this is funny. I put that Gabriel Jesus looks kind of tired, but in the 71st minute, Gabriel Jesus made that amazing run.
Oh my God, he was running.
He got by Otamendi and Foyth. Oh my God. Okay, no, he got by Otamendi, and Foyth literally ran past him and then fell down.
Yeah, because he's clutch and sucks.
That's the costly mistake. And then he crossed it over to Firmino for the tap-in.
Who almost missed that joint.
And they kind of go in the air.
That ball, I was like, oh, you almost fumbled it trying to be cool all the time. God damn. Firmino makes me so mad.
Y'all won.
I know he did, but goddamn, he's so annoying.
Y'all won the game.
He's so annoying, man. He's like, he's doing something stupid to piss me off.
But yeah, that was a great run by Gabriel Jesus. There was like a couple times he got a little lucky in the run, but like he got past Otamendi and Foyth coming and just fell and just ran past him and fell down. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? He's really bad. 74th minute, I put that Lautaro needs a second yellow because he was trying to fight, and I'm like, that's extra.
But did you see what Firmino did?
Yeah, whatever, dog.
But I'm saying like when Firmino did that, I was like, Firmino, what are you doing, man?
Trying to slow the game down.
No, he was like doing like trick moves over like Messi's body. It was really weird. But Lautaro was like really about that life though. But he didn't do it, so he's not about that life. And that's why I tweeted. I was like, if it's really that much problems, just throw hands already. I mean, he's so angry.
Did you add
trying
him,
to fight? I don't know his Twitter.
Sneak dissing. Don't like.
You can't read English.
Damn. 78th minute. Here we go again. Messi with the sabotage like the Beastie Boys. Taking a free kick from the left. Alisson caught it again. Ridiculous. Yeah, it happened again. Minute? 78th minute. He did the exact same thing. It happened twice.
Is it the highlight one?
What do you mean?
The one, the corner one where he jumped up and grabbed, like, two-handed?
Who two-handed it?
Are you talking about the one everybody's like doing a replay on? Because Messi had a really good free kick at one point, though.
Well, none of them went in, but this is another.
Is this the last one?
Okay, this is the one.
This is the last free kick attempt that Messi had.
Messi took 2 free kicks from the left side that Alisson caught.
Did he take any on the right side?
Not that I remember.
Okay, then I disagree on this one with you.
What do you mean disagree?
I don't think that this one was like a sabotage one. I thought it was a really good attempt.
Caesar, hold on. This was another free...
This is the one where he caught it and Alisson jumped up and caught it. I thought that was a really good attempt.
Caesar, it was on the left side. It was exactly like the one in 66 minutes. It was exactly the same.
If you didn't write down a second free kick, because Messi took a free kick that was actually really good.
From the left or the right?
I thought it was on the right. If you're saying
because he didn't take any good one from the left.
Okay, did he take any right free kicks?
I didn't write it down.
You didn't write the one that was like crazy good?
Did it go in?
No, it didn't.
Then it wasn't worth it.
You wrote down the Saboteur shot.
Yes, because that's ridiculous.
Okay, all right. I was just hoping it was this one. I'm like, look, I agree with you, but there was one where I thought that was like pretty legit.
Well, a free kick isn't good unless it goes in. I mean, would you agree or disagree?
Yeah, but I mean, it could ricochet and go in.
Ricochet off what?
The goalie drops it and the player grabs and taps it in.
Okay, yeah, because I guess it like...
Because I don't like to do those boom at the goalie and it bounces all crazy and someone goes up there.
Yeah, no, that's okay. That's cool because you did something. But if it didn't go in, it's not a good free kick.
All right.
How do you feel?
You're fired up.
No, but how do you feel?
No, I agree. Yeah, I mean, what's the point? Like, if it's just going to get me saved.
Yeah, if it doesn't
go in. I just thought it was a decent attempt.
Well, this one on the left wasn't decent. It was another sabotage.
The first one I agree was insane. The first one, I mean, like,
this is the exact same thing.
The first one, I was like, you just literally just kicked it to him.
Okay, maybe you're in Cape for Messi mode. I don't know. 80th minute, Alan.
Are you kidding me?
Well, you're not agreeing.
I'm not agreeing with you, so I'm Cape for Messi mode?
Caesar, it's the exact same thing. It's on the left, and he's taking on his left foot,
and
Alisson caught it.
If there was another free kick you didn't write down, where's your notes? Guess I'm wrong.
Where's your notes?
In my brain.
Where's yours? Huh?
Don't touch my phone. At least the case works.
My case works, too, because I don't got to put notes in here. Anyway,
can you hold your phone like this upside down?
Yeah, of course.
No, you can't. It's upside down.
It's upside down.
Okay, face down.
Relax. 80th minute, Alain came on for Jesus. After that, I put
tucked in shirt, Alain.
I put right. I put that Foyt garbage after that. Okay. Dybala came on 86th minute.
I literally tweeted. I was like, "Oh, look, it's that Dybala guy."
I saw that. I got something to say, but I'm gonna just finish these notes. 92nd minute, I put that Danny Evans is still thugging, and he was tired thugging, and that's a real captain's game that he played.
Yeah,
today.
He played like a captain,
a real captain. After the 82nd minute, I wish that the Argentina coach would sub Messi. Like, honestly, I wish he'd do that.
He can't do that.
I wish he would.
He's scared.
Honestly, I wish he would have just done it.
He should. What if he subbed in Dybala for Messi?
I wish that he would have just been like, I wish that, everybody's kind of chilling. There's a sub. Messi's kind of just like looking around. And that dude is holding up the number 10. And then William be like, hey, it's you, bro. He's like,
my face would be? I'd be like,
yeah. William's like, oh, it's you. He'd be like, just stop. No, it is. Hurry up.
That'd be the beginning of the end for Messi.
You might as well. I mean, it's 2-0 at the 82nd minute.
You know what the coach would say? You know what the coach could say? I'm not letting you give up on us twice.
Right?
You already quit on us before this tournament started.
Yeah. You're taking free kicks from the left side. Obviously, you don't care. Obviously, you don't care about us winning this game. But he, of course, didn't do it. Game ends 2-0 to Brazil. They played a really good game. Paredes was crying after the game. Hard. I think he was crying during the game. I gained the only Argentina player, one of the few Argentina players I gained respect for was by this tournament. I thought he played really well. He hates Messi. He can't stand Messi.
You know what I like about him? He gets dirty. He grinds. He's a good player. I like him. He battles. I love it. He took a nasty knee shot in that game. It was like, I think what's his name? Somebody fell and kind of landed on him awkward. It might have been Gibbs Jesus, and his knee kind of tweaked. And he stayed in the game. Like, dog, you're like a real warrior. Like,
No,
he's a
like
real warrior. I always respect a player like that because I'm like, you know what situation you're in, especially playing with the Messi dude. But you still came out there to put hard. You put it. He did it for that AFA on the left. That's what he did it for.
You know that
he's a true Argentinian.
You know that Paredes is looking at Messi with a lot of contempt. But let's talk about what Messi had to say after the game.
Oh yeah, here's escape Twitter comment Messi coming in.
Only a certified hoe would talk like this after the game. Messi, they were not better than us. They found the net early, and the second goal came from a penalty they didn't award.
Dude, disrespect though.
The officiating was crazy. There were clear penalties on Otamendi and Sergio Aguero. The referee was on their side in every divided ball or dispute. He inclined the pitch their way. It's not an excuse, but the truth is that in this Copa, they kept on blowing for stupid things, for handballs, penalties. But today, they didn't even go to VAR when there were clear plays that should have been looked at.
What did you talk about?
He also said it was the best match we did in the Copa against Brazil that has spectacular players and all its lines. These guys made you...
No, I'm getting angry. Hold on. You know what's so self-absorbed about this dirtbag? You know what's so self-absorbed about this behavior? He's noting that it's the best they've played, and it's literally this is making me so angry because it's only because you played a little bit better than the rest of the crap matches you played the whole year.
I don't even agree with that.
He played better in this game than he did in all the other games I watched this tournament, and that's not saying a lot. That's saying like, oh, you usually get 30% on your exams. Today you got a 45. I guess it's improvement. I guess you're improving, but you did that. But meanwhile, you can't say that everybody else on the team. I think Kun Aguero had one of his best plays in the tournament last game. Those other players being involved. Di Maria was non-existent. How can you say we all played just because you played a little bit? You felt like you played a little bit better today. You don't speak for the team because you don't speak at all during the games. You're moping all over. All of a sudden, it's time to have your translated quotes after. You got a lot to say.
About the ref.
The losers of the losers ever in history. Only the biggest losers can do things like, I blame, like Syria. The biggest loser, I'm just kidding. The biggest losers only do things like this after a game. They diss the team, the competition they played for, played against, saying that they weren't the better team, and then they blame the refereeing. That's what the biggest losers say. You know, champions do, people that win at all levels, they acknowledge it was a good match. We did our best. We're gonna work harder, come back next time. Like today is Brazil's day. That's just today was Brazil's day. We're not doing this thing. No, what you did is you said Brazil's not the better side, and it was happening all tournament.
And then he blamed the refs.
Yeah, he blamed the refs. First of all, buddy, if this was really the case with the refs, Ultimate should have had 7 red cards. So you should be thanking your lucky stripes. The referee was being lenient on it, Ultimate fouling the hell out of every single player and every single play within the box. I'm done.
Also, it's very whack.
You don't agree?
Yeah, I'm with it. Damn, chill out. I know if I don't agree, you're going to start screaming on me.
Yeah, you're in Cape Argentina mode.
What
does that sound like?
Well, you wouldn't agree with me.
Okay.
So anyway, 2 things I got to say. One, about the game itself. I don't want to hear about you talking about who's playing better or whatever, because you took 2 free kicks from the left side. Like, honestly, Paredes is sitting there crying in the 66-minute free kick. Paredes was standing there. He's standing there to take a free kick from the side that he's right-footed that he should take it at. And Messi took it. And it was stupid, and Alisson caught it. And I don't even think the second time when it happened, Paredes even went over there. Because he's probably like, this guy's ridiculous. Is he trying to win or what? You took 2 free kicks from the left side, way on the left, and Alisson caught them. You were not trying to win the game. But we don't even have to do that. Because before this tournament, you said that you guys are not title contenders. Anybody listening to this, go just Google Messi Copa America chances.
He literally said it before.
He said that we're not contending because we are rebuilding. Yeah. That's what he said.
He said that himself.
He said that they're not going to win the title. So
who's he talking to himself? Is he arguing with himself about how he felt about the game?
Yeah,
because you already came out previously and said that
we're not going to win.
You're not going to win. You lost against Colombia in the first match,
Facts.
And you lost against Brazil. Arguably, is that the other two? Probably arguably the best teams in South America.
Well, the best teams in this tournament.
I said arguably, yeah, arguably.
But this tournament, they've been the best.
Arguably the best 2 teams.
Yeah.
So If that's not the two, and you don't think that you didn't say anything about this in Colombia, and then you're saying that Brazil was even the better side. What teams in this ghost world do you live in that you're better than? But remember, you're better than them, but you're still not the. But
you're not going to win the title.
You're not going to win the title. Yeah. So what? You don't even. You're a walking hypocrisy. Exactly. You're a loser, and you just need to retire twice because I wish. Can I play it on here? Can I play the audio that I recorded?
I mean, I don't know how it's going to sound, but
it's going to sound fine.
Damn. I mean, I wish you had it pulled up.
Okay, then you talk. Like, I had to talk when you were going to the bathroom and walking around the world.
Caesar literally does not care about this podcast. You just care. But anyway, anybody go look it up. Messi said that that Argentina are not title contenders. And wow. And I don't know. Jeez. This is really rough, dude. Oh, man, this is really bad. Yeah, it's really bad. I wish you could just write down what the guy said, because that sounds terrible, dude. Please turn that off. Well, who cares what some announcer has to say? But I don't even know, like, what's the point of even arguing about it? Like, talking about whatever that announcer was saying about, like, how this is... What did he say? Like,
he literally said that, you know, there's so many players in the world that retire, walk away from their teams, leave their team, and they go off and disappear out of the spotlight. Messi should be commended because he's taking that on his shoulders, like he's there, he's present, here he is. I'm like, he literally quit after the last Copa. The very last Copa that it looks like you weren't hired for or watching, even though you're Venezuelan that played in MLS. He quit. He said, I don't want to do this anymore. He tweeted in his best friend complaining about flying economy on the Gulf flight. And the picture's still up on Instagram still. Him saying, come on, FAA is the best you can do. He's that guy. And then you have the nerve to make that statement. Yeah, that's a shame. It's actually, you know what? It just sounds so corny, but it's a shame. How dare you say that? And how dare you say that? And when Ronaldo's still present in his Liga, and you can make the comment. I don't even care. Like that person's still around. I know it's different. I'm saying like that person's around. That's a guy who stuck around on a terrible, arguably a far worse team, and battled through Lord knows the trenches. With that team, and then won 2 trophies, even though one Bam calls a cap trophy is not a real one. This is ridiculous. Like it's ridiculous. The feeling that you have to defend Messi as if he has any kind of
he hasn't earned it. He hasn't earned it with his national team.
It's ridiculous.
He has not earned that.
The only thing he's earned is the backlash he gets in Argentina from Argentinians.
Exactly. And Maradona, who is right about him.
Yeah.
I want to know if any other player in this Copa America for any other country, when they asked him about their chances, if they said, we don't have a shot, we're not going to win. Because now I'm going to get into the Chile versus Peru recap. You know. But let me, I think when I looked it was like 13 minutes, so I should have started by now.
The game ended 13 minutes.
No, I'm saying it was saying
the delay.
Yeah. But let me just say, too, shout out to Brazil. They played a really good game against a good Argentina team. They did their thing. So.
Oh, I guess they did.
Can you join update or what? What's the deal? Oh, you talking about my phone? You can't even get no update on this joint. Just click the join and
shut up and talk.
Anyway, Caesar, Chile versus Peru. You know what Future said off that Molly and that white, just like, Peru, I see you making hella noise, but I ain't enthused. I accidentally started on the 5th minute on accident, and I guess there was some kind of almost goal before that. In the 8th minute, Aranguiz almost had a good chance to go wide. 50th minute, I put, damn, hella empty seats in cold-ass Porto Alegre. It was 48 degrees. Players wearing gloves. What's the score?
1-0 still.
Okay. What's the name? Guerrero was wearing gloves. Everybody in the stands most of the people in the stands had long sleeves. Cold-ass Porto Alegre with many empty seats.
Porto Alegre was there.
I'm sorry?
Porto Alegre, too? It gets cold over there.
Yeah, we already talking about that. 21st minute goal by number 20, the Indio dude who scored his...
What's his name?
I did look up his name. I want to say it. What do you think I am? I does this.
While watching Listen Star.
Yeah, of course. I I put he scored a nice goal. It was funny because when he was like kind of celebrating, you can see he's like looking back at the refs to see if like what's gonna happen, like if they're gonna call it off, because he's like doing this little celebration, kind of like. But yeah, his name is Edison Flores, named after Cavani, obviously.
What? Named after Edison High School, Huntington Beach, California.
Relax.
Or Thomas.
But yeah, it looked like Vidal kind of hurt himself on that play with the goal, but I guess he was fine. After that goal, I put that Peru's looking a lot more positive. 38th minute, super golazo by Yotun. Your boy Carrillo, who like you have talked about, he ran by everybody. He left Beausejour in the dust.
He's really fast.
He left everybody in the dust, and the goalie came out for the ball, and and Carrillo still got the ball and got this crazy like big long in the air cross, but the goalie's like way out the box. Yotun hits it off his chest. Bang, volley that joint into the goal. There was like 2 or 3 Chilean players trying to block it. That could have blocked it. Got it in, crazy goal. That's probably going to end up being goal of the tournament.
Playing in Saudi Arabia.
Yotun?
Carrillo. So good.
But yeah, that might end up being the goal of the tournament if they even do that. But that was 38th minute. Great goal there. I put after that, I seen Advincula rallying the troops, real leadership status.
Does Messi do that?
Absolutely not. What? He says we can't win the tournament.
He's never done a 1, 2, 3, let's go.
He ain't never put the hands in like that. He ain't never done this.
He never did the Drew Brees shimmies.
He never put the hands in.
Did this? No, ever.
What's the name? 48th minute, it looked like the Indio Edison Flores was hurt.
Indio.
54th minute, Carrillo got by Beausejour again, and then Beausejour had to foul him. It should have been a yellow card. It wasn't. And I think Carrillo like called Beausejour old or something like that. They were kind of going at it. 60th minute, oh my God, you heard me saying wow at this. It was a crazy miss. It was wide open by Yotun. It was like right there. He missed it. It went over the pit. Maybe it bounced up at the last second, but it went over the bar. I was like, oh my God. It was a great play by Peru. Peru was dominating, honestly, at this point. 70th minute, Carrillo was on the ground. He got hurt. The dude with the dopest name ever came on the pitch for Carrillo, Andy Polo.
That's really dope. Yo, what's your name? Andy. What's your last name? Bring the roll. Andy Polo here, like
he in the back swagged up with shades on,
dripping, for gold earrings and everything, all looking cool.
Oh yeah.
Andy Polo.
Dope.
That's so cool. It's in Spanish too.
You feel me?
Damn, that's a cool name.
72nd minute, Advincula got a yellow card. He literally kicked Edu Vargas dead in the ass. He just kicked him in the ass, honestly.
Who did?
Advincula. He got a yellow card. And then 74th minute.
He's like, I seen that Jordan tattoo.
And 74th minute, Tufli, a.k.a. Pulgar, got Advincula back. They were like running. He like basically punched him in the face and got a yellow card. It was definitely a tit for tat. He was like running. He was like, bow. I was like, damn. But he's Tufli. 75th minute. Okay, this was interesting. This goes back to what we were talking about the other day about players going down when they're fouled. Mm-hmm. And I guess we talked about this just today too. I can't even remember. We've been doing so much. Okay, so Chile is wanting a red card. It's a counterattack. I couldn't tell who had the ball, but there's a counterattack. There's a Chilean player running straight down the middle of the pitch, and there's a Peruvian player on his back, and he's pulling him and stuff, but he's not pulling him like super hard. But he's the last defender. He's on his back, but he's like doing the little just like kind of like the pulls to slow him down. Mm-hmm. And the whoever it is, it might have been Vargas. I couldn't tell. He shot the ball and it was saved. The Chilean players, and the ball goes out of bounds. The Chilean players are screaming on the ref to call it a red card because he's like, the dude was fouling him. But I'm like, dog, you gotta go down. You gotta go down. You gotta go down.
You know what? It would have been if the same thing happened where Otamendi fouled Jabba Jesus stayed up. I'd have been like, dog, you decided to stay up. like, yeah, we reap the benefits of that, but there's an opposite side of that too.
Yeah.
Where if you went down, you would have got the penalty.
Yeah.
So if you don't get it and you don't make it, don't complain.
Yeah, because the ref's not calling advantage for that. Like,
he's not going to give a red card he doesn't give advantage on a red card.
Yeah, exactly.
And a guy who's still standing up.
Yeah, I'm like, dog, like, because the dude pulled him a few times. I'm like, you can go down, and it's an automatic red, and you're gonna have a free kick close to the pitch because the dude pulled him pretty close to the. Close to the box. The dude was pulling him pretty close to the box too. Yeah. I'm like, you gotta fall down. The Chilean players ran up on the ref, screaming on him. I'm like, dog, that's your boy. You gotta go down if you're fouled, bruh. Yeah. And Galesi had an amazing day. I put after that in the 82nd minute, I was like, Galesi's saving everything. Yo, this was another wow moment. 91st minute, your boy Guerrero had a goal. It was like a FIFA goal, like just like somebody standing in between two center backs and just like doesn't even have to like make a run, but like somebody just like sees him just slip the pass in between the two center backs. He just turns around. It's just him and the goalie, and he like puts a little move and gets around the goalie and shoots the ball in. I'm thinking it's offsides. I was like, that's got to be offsides. Some bum on Chile is leaving them onside, like way on the right back or something.
That you hate.
I'm like, you're a bum, dude. Like the two center backs had him off, and you had him on. Like you're such.
It's 2-0. Leave me alone.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
91st.
The two center backs put their arms up because they're like, hey, but they didn't know that bum up there was keeping them on sides. But it was dope that Guerrero got a goal.
Coming off the drug suspension.
Right now, this is the part where I was like, when you were sitting at the table and I was still watching, and I was like, wow, and you like clapped or something like that sarcastically. Okay, Caesar, there's a penalty in the 94th minute. Edu Vargas steps up to take this penalty. Caesar, your boy Vargas tries the Panenka. Galesi's just like, boop, catches it. I was like, wow. Insult to loss and injury, dog. Like, he tried the Panenka and it just got, boop.
It was so easy.
I was like, because like
it was like going all slow.
Yeah, because he at first like the kick, he's like, oh, he's just like, I'm like, oh, you gotta feel like such a loser, dog. Yeah. Why are you doing a Panenka when you're already down 3-0?
Boom that joint, 1,000 miles an hour.
You're doing a Panenka, you're down 3-0. You can't be cool at this point. Like, what are you doing? I put Vargas tries the Panenka saved. Wow. But yeah. Peru wins 3-0, and it'll be a Brazil-Peru final. Let's talk a little bit of this final preview. Caesar, get your second wind. We got a Brazil-Peru final for the Copa America. Got an East Coast-West Coast battle here. We got a ASAP Rocky versus Blueface battle. Caesar, we need you, dog. We need you. Okay, we need you. Come on, get some pep. We need you, dog. What are you thinking for this final, dog? What you think?
I think it's really interesting because a lot of those Peruvian players do have and before played in Brazil, so I don't think they'll be uncomfortable. Guerrero, actually, I believe he's played like he's played at least a match already in his home team's arena. He plays in Maracanã already for Flamengo, so he's not uncomfortable. He's played in all these places like it's nothing to him. Yeah. So I think that it's really cool that there's that mix. So I think the players are in a good, comfortable position. I'm concerned about Brazil because Brazil played as good as they did because I believe in the last game they're rising to the occasion.
And Argentina's garbage.
Argentina's garbage, but they feel some type of way. Brazil played with heart, so I think they got the result they wanted. I gotta just say this before I do any kind of dissing about Brazil's team. Big shout out to them having a clean sheet the whole tournament up until the final. That's beyond impressive. That's statistics you never hear and want to give love to Brazil about because the number one notion about Brazil is it's flair and attack. Yeah. So shout out to that very solid and older defensive line. Hopefully Marquinhos is okay because in the game Marquinhos did go out injured. Lord knows I don't trust Mina, but he was trying to do his thing today. He was out there sprinting and hustling, which I'm like, yeah. So we'll see how that goes.
It does help when Messi's taking free kicks from the left. I'm joking.
No, I actually have no idea who's going to win.
That's a good.
I'm not
Peru's playing well.
Peru's playing really well. I hope and Brazil's because ever since that game I said, well, they need to show who they pick up. They picked up their form. I think they played really good in the Argentina game. Brazil's all about momentum and consistency. That's how they are. I think that they're a team that gets mentally affected really easily. But when it comes to riding the momentum, it's really on two things. One, how the players respond, and Chichi's lineup. Does Chichi start the game with Sweverton again, even though he subbed him out early and Brazil played better after that?
I think he should.
You think he should?
Yeah.
Okay, because, and you know, we'll see what happens.
Better coming off the
Unfortunately, it's sad to see here Charleston had to go with the mumps. You know, it's sad he had to leave. That's a good...
He was there at the game.
Yeah, but... I think
he was sitting on the bench.
Yeah, he had like a bubble around him, right?
No, he didn't.
I'm just kidding. So... You know, I'm really intrigued. Like I said, I'm really intrigued to see how Brazil plays.
Brazil's playing really well.
Hopefully, Allison's okay too. He had a little bit of knock that game. We'll see, and he did stay in. But you know how it is. Sometimes it's adrenaline based. Yeah.
It'll be interesting. I think
Peru, I don't know who's gonna win. I don't know.
I think Peru has a good chance if Carrillo can come back.
When you went through Chile, you went through Colombia. It's hard to not give you let's say you can win this because Brazil's route has been completely different.
Yeah, for sure. No, they went through. Peru went through. They beat Uruguay.
They beat Uruguay.
Yeah.
They beat Colombia. And they beat Chile.
Did they beat Colombia?
Oh, no. Chile beat Colombia. I'm sorry. Yeah. By association, they beat Colombia.
They beat the dog shit out of Chile. Like, they beat the dog shit out of them.
3-0 is wild.
Yeah, they beat the dog shit
I haven't seen Brazil beat Chile 3-0 in a minute.
Yeah. But, yeah. It'll be a good game. I'm excited for it. It'll be on the 7th. We also have the USA versus Netherlands Women's World Cup. I want to say this Copa America final. Brazil will have one big name going against them, and that is one Neymar Jr. He will be going for Peru very hard. But yeah, Women's World Cup, USA versus Netherlands. Caesar, you kind of going for the Netherlands on the low. Keep it.
I'm not going for the Netherlands. I watched Netherlands versus Sweden, and the big issue I see with the Netherlands.
You watched that game?
Yeah, I did.
What a goon! Okay.
Netherlands looks really, really tired.
Ooh.
Hey man, I don't know what y'all plan is, but let me let you know right now. The worst way to go into a game against America is gonna be tired.
Oh yeah.
Like the one thing like you can say, like for example, like when Japan beat America, not only were they physically up there the whole time, their passing was on point. And your passing is gonna stay on point if you have the stamina to stay up with it, because you make less mistakes when you're stamina. You did the Jimmy Johnson quote many times here in the past before. You know, it's a big factor of the game. Talent is everything.
Fatigue makes a coward out of everybody.
Exactly. The fatigue and the technical work is so important in sport. So I really think America's gonna destroy Netherlands.
Damn.
I'm sorry, Netherlands it's cool. I could be wrong too, but
yeah, of course.
But just seeing how they played against Sweden, I'm gonna keep it real though. Sweden was all over Netherlands the whole time. Netherlands was tired, like they were trying, but Sweden had a lot more energy. They noted, sorry about that. They noted that Sweden, every single player on the team has pretty much played this tournament. Netherlands have only gone, I think, 1 or 2 deep. Like they've pretty much the same. They haven't had a varied amount of players coming in and out. And that gets taxing in these tournaments.
I think I did see I watched a little bit of the game, and it said it was at the end in extra time, and it was showing Sweden had way more corners than the Netherlands. I was like, damn.
Sweden was all over them the whole time. Yeah. They're just not you know.
Yeah, I'm excited for those finals. Here on the west coast of the United States of America, Women's World Cup will be July 7th at 8:00 a.m. and then
beautiful.
The Copa American
coffee and soccer. The
Copa America final will be at 1 p.m. Pacific time. But yeah, I'm excited for both of those, and then after that, I can start watching AFCON.
Yeah, you didn't want to watch Madagascar versus
anybody. Yeah,
Congo.
You're right. Anybody, you can say whoever. Okay, Caesar. Do you want to talk a little bit about Neymar to Barcelona rumors, or you want to just go into transfers?
Go into transfers.
Yeah, because we've been doing this a lot. Because if we start talking about Neymar, it's not going to stop. Okay, Caesar, let's talk about these transfers. I did write them down. Say what you think. You're one of my favorite goalies. You know I don't care about goalies. One of my favorite goalies, Neto, has gone to Barcelona, and Silicen has gone to Valencia. What you think?
Well, Barcelona got a steal. Silicen, that's cute and all that, but Neto's a monster.
For real.
Neto's so good, and they're gonna be like, "Damn, how do we terminate this contract to get Silicen back? I don't want him back. I want to keep Neto forever."
Yeah, honestly,
I'm gonna keep it real. I can see Neto eventually if they keep him beating out Ter Stegen soon. Neto's really good.
Ter Stegen's a really good goalie.
Ter Stegen's really good, but Neto has the physical attributes to back up his talent. He's big too. He's good.
I hope that Neto can play. I hope he can play in the Copa or the Champions League.
They're gonna do the thing where they play cups and domestic or something like that. And
I hope so. I really hope so. Because I don't want to see him
Barcelona's really big on a 2-goal system, cup goalie and domestic goalie. Yeah. I think he'll be fine.
But Silicen is good too. I've seen him play.
He's pretty good too.
He's a good. He's a good player.
It's good for him to go to Valencia. That's good for.
Yeah, for sure.
Goalie switching that's a breeze, dude. That ain't nothing.
Yeah. Your boy Matt Hummels going back to BVB.
Yeah, that was wild to me.
Big downgrade there.
Wow.
Major downgrade.
Okay, relax. I mean...
BBB's not a downgrade from Bayern?
I mean, yeah, sure. I don't think it's a big downgrade. Big old downgrade. I mean, it's literally the second place team. It's not that crazy.
Big downgrade.
Besides, BB's cooler anyways.
But it's still a downgrade, though.
I think it's really whack that you can jump back and forth like that. That's like saying, I can go play for the Boston Celtics. Oh, now I'm back on the Lakers. It's like whack to me.
In the 80s.
Yeah. When it mattered.
Right. Your boy Bruma has gone from RB Leipzig to PSV Eindhoven.
That's a dope move. That'd be good for him. In Netherlands, he can turn up and do whatever he wants. He can do whatever he wants. He's like, I don't want to play against German defending. I'm gonna go here in Eindhoven and do whatever I want.
I'll never forget whoever.
Here comes the disc. Go ahead.
So
I don't like that you keep attacking him, dog. He came out.
First of all, I discovered Bruma. Okay.
Yeah, but you were the one that assumed he's from Africa.
Huh? I assumed he wasn't, and you said that he did. He was.
That's not the story, but
whatever.
Ahead,
one of those. Who cares?
Go ahead, though.
I'll just never forget that dude. It was during the under 21 World Euros or something like that. And the Broom was turning up. He was insane, and that dude was like, "Yeah, you have a team. 21 people listen to you, and Bruma doesn't." It was a really funny quote. Hey, he's doing his thing though. Okay. Aaron Wan-Bissaka from Crystal Palace to Manchester United. I've never seen him play. I don't know. It was kind of a big deal, I guess, just because he went to Man U. I guess
he's a right back. I don't care.
I was like, why is that right?
Hey man, I know everybody's going crazy over him. Like man, I didn't think
y'all never seen him play.
I'm gonna keep it real. Let's see, I know that they're tired of Ashley Young and Valencia, but that wasn't the reason why you didn't advance your right back play. So
exactly.
Let's just come on.
Yeah.
I'm not about to do right back rumors.
Antonio Valencia went back to Ecuador.
Whoa, that sounded kind of wrong, dog.
What are you talking about? Your whoa sounded wrong.
Your statement. Maybe I want to say a little better. He went back to Ecuador.
He's from Ecuador.
I know, but the way you said it, like a deportation. Ice can right up on him out there, or what? Jesus.
Also, that child support police.
He's definitely the buffest person in Ecuador right now.
Big facts.
He's gonna go in that facility and be like, gee.
Okay, Timothy Weah signed to Lille.
That's a good signing. Yeah. I don't think he's better than Rafael Leão, who's the young Portuguese baller. They have a striker. I think he's better than him. But I think it'd be good for him. I think French league he needs to be in France. Like the Celtic thing was cute, but you got to be in France, dog. Because even if you're on a lower team in France, it's good for you to be able to play back and forth. Just get your reps in and be in that league if you want to stay in the league for real.
I don't think he's gonna start, honestly.
I don't think he starts over. I don't think he starts over him.
Pepe's gonna leave.
But that's a lefty right wing. That's not even the way his position. That striker they have is that Leão kid.
Yeah,
I don't think you start over him. He's a baller.
They have Loic Remy too.
I remember I looked the other day. That Leão kid in the U21s from Portugal. He's like this little black striker they have. He has a crazy amount of goals in the U20. He's balling out here.
He's a very good player. Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah, I think he's gonna ride Pine, honestly.
Yeah. He should have went to something like a little more struggling, like Andre or something like that. Just like get off, dog.
Yeah, I mean, but
you know what I mean?
But good for him that Leo's in Champions League next season.
Yeah. That's wild that he's there. But go ahead.
Yeah. Diego Godin to Inter.
Interesting. Godin is a baller. Godin has that game where it translates with age. It doesn't get worse because he's not relying on athleticism to dominate. So I think he'll be fine over there.
I think it might be a little bit hard for him because they got Antonio Conte, and Conte's big on tactics and coming from what's his name? What the hell's the guy?
Diego Simeone.
Yeah, Simeone is not really like a tactical guy. It might be a bit of I won't say a struggle.
I think he'll be fine.
He could be fine, but it's going to be a bit different from him.
Serie A C's watched plenty of their games. He'll be cool.
Yeah, but it's Conte now.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And he might be playing a three man back line.
He's going to go to a much nicer jersey. That jersey's beautiful.
He might be playing a three man back line now too. So it might be a bit.
God help him. That's so mean.
Well, I mean that's what Conte likes to run.
Back lines.
Conte likes to run that. Gelson Martins did sign for Monaco.
Great move for him.
Yeah.
I know when he touched down in Monaco, he's like, I want to die here. This is the best thing I've ever seen. I'm staying here.
Hanging out with Leonardo Jardim, probably going to the real dope
He's like, this
restaurants.
reminds me of Cape Verde.
This dude's funny right now.
Where's he from?
Definitely don't remind him of Cape Verde, though.
I don't like the Africa dissing.
you swear.
Africa.
Okay, this one's funny.
This is a lot of fun right now, by the way.
Yeah.
I haven't done this in a long time.
R.I.P. Tezzy Rumors.
Bro, dead in water.
Huh? No,
Long dead.
Rabiot to Juventus.
Look, that's whatever. They're talking about USWNT. That's a really cute. I mean, he's better than Emery Chan, but I mean, like, is it this serious?
I do not think
I agree.
So.
I've seen him, dog. I watched him this year.
No.
Emery Chan is great rotationally, but I can't be counting on him to bring me to the top. If anything, why aren't we just talking about the real move is that Aaron Ramsey thing's a steal. That's a baller. I know, but that's who the really important that they have in the midfield. Aaron Ramsey's a big game changer for them.
We talked about that a long time ago.
Okay, I'm just making a note. I'm sorry I can make a note.
Okay,
here.
well, we talked
about
that.
But yeah, Rabiot, you've seen way more than I have. Yeah. I've watched plenty. I've seen him in person at that Santa Monica Pier. I guess, man, go ahead, do your thing.
This thing here, just stop that.
Oh my God, get me off the show then.
Okay. But yeah, Rabiot to Juve, I think he's going to get loaned out in December. Rabiot is not... Some dude named Sam Teague said that he's the type of player that can dominate a game. And I had to respond. I'm like, there's never been a game that Rabiot dominated. Never.
He's made good plays, but he's never dominated. He's never been a game like, this is Rabiot's match.
I've seen one game where Rabiot... Like,
any player, Rabiot's getting, he's getting that Jorginho shine. That, like, this is like the world's greatest thing. And then Tez would be like, I don't even remember him out there.
Anybody can make a play in a match, like a good through ball, whatever. But I've talked about Rabiot being like a very negative player and a back passer. But Rabiot, I've never seen him have like a really, really good game except for one time in Champions League against Real Madrid.
Yeah, he did ball out. He was having some shot attempts. He was going hard.
There was one game, but that was in 2016.
Think about this.
Or 17.
Think about this. Di Maria slid over from washed being right wing to midfield at PSG.
Sometimes he plays. Sometimes he plays midfield, not all the time.
Okay, but when he's played midfield, have you felt like there's any difference between him and Rabiot out there?
I mean, honestly,
a crazy amount.
Rabiot's really like not even good.
It's like,
honestly,
serious.
He's like not good.
Great coming off the bench, good for them.
Yeah, he's gonna get loaned out. He's literally gonna get loaned out.
He's probably gonna be on that bench, right? Coming in.
He's gonna get loaned out because he's gonna start complaining about not getting playing time.
They're gonna the camera to his mom again, and she's gonna like talk about like how he's been suffering and all that.
I've never seen his mom actually. They just hear about her. I've never seen her. Sarabia to PSG.
That's a good move. I have a question about PSG. What are they doing?
See,
what's their plan? Okay, because where's Sarabia gonna play?
I'm just like,
when is Sarabia gonna play? What day is Sarabia gonna play?
I just put PSG need to sell, dude. Like, what are you doing?
Why are you like?
They're such a weird team.
It's just like they're picking up a bunch of stuff and hoping it works. You know what I mean?
So odd.
It's like you know what PSG is. They like go to the store and are buying a bunch of stuff and they're keeping the receipt. They're like, like, you know what? I'm just gonna try it and I'll see how it looks at home.
It's really weird.
And, like, you have Neymar still allegedly, I guess so, looks like it, who plays like Cam for you now. You didn't get a left wing. You don't want to get a left wing. You have Mbappe, I guess, playing striker, and you have Cavani going to no Netherlands work.
He's still there.
Why are you signing midfielders?
An attacking midfielder.
Why are you not getting? Why don't you get Pepe? That'd be a good signing for you. Why don't you get Pepe out of Lille? That'd be a really great player to get. Why don't you get wingers? What's going on here? Why are you signing midfielders now? Why does PSG do everything a year and a half later than when they're supposed to? They sign guys way too late. They're making the weird moves.
Well, they're saying that Ander Herrera is like
they got him too. They got him too.
Whoa. He's not officially on the books, but he's basically there. But I don't know about the Herrera move. I liked him when I watched him play at Man U, but it's a big difference going to play for Man U who plays really bad football and then going to play in France.
It's not even about that. I watched him play. Pretty good player. I was mad he's like 28. That made me upset. I'm like, yo, I'm like, you're old dog. You're like light dust like they did with
Gaetan, who plays for Chicago Fire. Because I seen the highlights of him.
Yeah, he's like 36.
Ball hogging over there.
They thought he was a young prospect.
He got a bunch of hair.
Remember we found out he's like 29.
I was salty. What was you doing playing for Benfica
for 40 years? He's been playing as long as anybody.
I don't know why he stayed there that long.
Yeah, the thing is with him, it's like, I really hope that he's out there every day in PSG just doing running drills. Yeah, he's doing 20-yard sprints because, my man, I'm going to tell you one thing. Man, you played really bad.
For that league, that past 8 years.
Played really bad. I don't know how you've been playing, but around France, that transition from England to France is no joke.
No.
It's a whole different world.
You're going to have to be...
You better play in all them preseasons. You better be ICC running. That ain't even help you. You better be in all the preseasons.
Absolutely. Okay. But yeah, PSG need to sell players. I don't know what the hell they're doing.
And sign wingers, damn it. If you're getting rid of Cavani.
Ndombele to Tottenham.
Ndombele to Tottenham.
Leon's Ndombele.
That's really whack.
Very whack.
But the thing is like now I'm annoyed they have two really good African. Ndombele is a sellout. But they have Wanyama. Wanyama's really, really good. I like Wanyama a lot. And then they have him and Ndombele. That's pretty nasty in midfield. Hope they get rid of Sissoko. Get out of here.
He's old.
But I think it's whacking with the Tottenham.
I put that so rough for him. Like his whole game's gonna.
That'd be really cool. I thought it'd been better if Man City got rid of Fernandinho and got Ndombele. That would have been cool.
Well, he's not a CDM though.
I know, but at least in a midfield role, like they had to go into those guys, some guys to put a role. That'd be a cooler team for him to be on.
He likes to get forward. But
so much for Real Madrid, I guess.
Yeah,
they were like, no, you guys got it wrong. We wanted Ferdinand Mendy. We didn't want that guy. It was the other guy.
Well, from what I've heard, Ndombele has some issues in the locker room. He's not the best locker room guy. From what I've heard.
That's what I've heard. Here they go. They tear us down. We make it to the top. Is he an African player? Oh, you know what? That doesn't surprise me.
Thank you. Okay.
He's European, right? Is that what he's telling me? He's European.
But yeah, I put that's really rough for him. But I guess it's not too bad because Pochettino speaks French, so like I guess
great.
They can have a
then they can talk about the trophy case together.
Rodri to
Parlez-vous empty.
Stupid. Rodri to Man City.
Huh?
Rodri from Atleti. You never heard of him?
I don't care.
Me neither.
I could give a. I'm gonna say it. I could give a fuck, honestly.
Damn.
I don't care.
Caesar, they put. They've been like talking about it. I'm like, I've never seen him play.
Rodri?
I've never noticed him. But I trust.
That sounds like a plumbing company.
But
Rotary?
I trust.
Roto-Rooter?
but I trust Pep.
Rotary.
I trust Pep. But I'm like, I was
like, wait, Rodrigo from Valencia?
No. But like apparently he's good. I don't know. But I looked him up and he played 30-something games for Atleti last season. But I'm like, I never noticed him though. So I don't.
My thing is like Rotary, like he didn't even finish writing his name on the paper. He just stopped at Rotary. He's not Rodriguez. He's not Rodrigo. He's not Rodriguez. He's just Rotary.
The pen ran out.
Who the hell is he?
Okay, João Felix to Atleti.
That's a move that's like supposed to look really good. I hope it's good on FIFA. João Felix is a baller, but I don't think I don't trust Simeone with anything and anybody ever since the last situation. Any kind of strikers, he gets players like Gelson Martins. He's got another. They should be like, keep your Portuguese players away from him. That's what they should be saying.
They don't play positive football.
They don't play positive football. And look, I don't know what João Felix plays yet. I've
never seen him play.
I've seen him play one time. Is he a cam or is he a striker?
Like a striker,
center forward, like a center forward.
Like a 9?
Yeah, it's hard to tell. And I'm not saying that he looks like a 90, but they play him in that role. So I'm like, is he? I'm sorry, I have water. Is he cut out for a 4-3-3 or is he cut out for a 4-4-2? The team right now, this is a whole different life. We'll see how it goes. I don't think it's going to amount to crazy, but the hype is crazy.
It's garbage.
They paid the whole arm and leg and shoulders for him. It was like $140 million for him.
He's a young guy, right? Like 19.
Yeah,
this is.
And he had 4 Champions League goals, something like that. Jesus,
I don't know, but
balled out group stage.
I think it's negative for his development.
Yeah, I don't like when some of these players come really young. I think I hope it doesn't turn out like a Sanchez situation.
Sanchez who? Not the Sanchez. Yeah. Okay. Lucas Ocampos to Sevilla from Marseille.
Actually, let me say this back. You know what a move like that needs to go to? Yeah. Not that thing. I think you should go to like maybe a Dortmund or like go to Marseille or something. You know what I mean? Like that kind of
it's
like
such a bad move.
Team on the cusp or
not
just
even Marseille.
A cusp or just like a 4 spot on like a Champions League roster, just like on the cusp of that. Yeah. Because like or even like Valencia, that'd been kind of cool. Like just something like that because. That's big. That's insane, man. That's insane. And you're gonna be in that locker room with who? Your favorite player, Diego Costa. Jesus Christ!
But yeah, they just play negative football. Okay, Lucas Ocampos to Sevilla from Marseille.
Oh man, I don't care.
Okay, I love Lucas Ocampos.
I know he's a baller.
I really. Like
I know. But he's going where? Sevilla. Damn, that's really good. Actually.
Yeah, I love him. He's only.
I don't
24.
care, but he's good.
He's only 24, which I was shocked. He's really strong. He's like a big body, strong. He has a lot of skill. I'm surprised he's never gotten called up to Argentina. Actually.
I think Balotelli had 9 goals. I think 7 of them from Ocampos. That's how he's dropping dimes in there.
Honestly, Ocampos is a really good player, dude. He gets back and forth. He plays hard.
He could ball out over there.
He could honestly. But yeah, I was like kind of sad to see him leave France. He's played in Italy and France. He used to play for Monaco for a long time, actually. But yeah, I like him a lot. I thought that was a good signing by Sevilla. Underrated. It was only like $11 million, something like that, or euros. But yeah, that's the transfers that's gone down. I've been refreshing the thing on the Guardian transfer little tracker joint. I don't really love to talk about rumors. We were going to talk about Neymar potentially going back to Barcelona, but we'll save it because this is a very long episode.
And potentially Coutinho go to PSG.
Yeah, it could be Cap, but we're going to have a lot to say about Neymar if these rumors continue. But anyway, if you've made it this far into the podcast, make sure you check us out on social media at We Made a Podcast. We Made a Podcast.com on all, to get us on all Spotify and iTunes. Caesar's fired. We're, anyway, yeah, holla at us and make sure you check out everybody we mentioned in the beginning.
Check out Tiki Taka. Check out Fistic Arts. Check out all the podcasts. Check out Audio Face, man. Go listen to everything.
Yeah, he ain't doing nothing else. Holla.